Hey, welcome back everyone to Deltarune with Grayson. Say hi, Grayson.
Hi.
Yeah, it's Grayson. As per always, make sure my stream is running, but yeah, we're back for more Deltarune. Last time we played, I was trying to do my second playthrough of Chapter 3 and getting all the stuffy stuffs. Last time we did some weird stuff, that's absolutely for sure. But, yeah.
This is true.
I don't know, did we try going left here last time? The door is locked. Okay, whether we did or didn't doesn't really matter. I seem to recall last time you suggesting I should go up towards the S-rank door. Do you think that's still something I should try to do first?
Yeah.
Alright.
Why not?
So it's a changing room for S-rank players only. Enter. And we're back here again. Let's see if there's anything else hidden out here. Someone behind the curtain. For some reason, you feel like they're concerned, but they won't say it. Everyone else left me in the dust. Or was the dust left in me? Oh my god. It's just a sock now. Points to items. I don't think I need to do that. It's the back of a paper. Act 3 is scrawled in red at the top. Okay, interesting. Oh, well, if it isn't Ram. Chris, that's you, isn't it, love? Good show, good show. Ted has been up to this and that and that and this, all sorts of boring stuff. But Chris, oh, Chris, you and I know the real drama happens backstage. That's why I got it ready for you, you know? One last game, and I'll keep watch. Well, just as long as I can. Now, Chris, I hate to trouble you, I really do, but you see, I can't really move myself now. If you could just shove me out of the way. Yes, that's right, just like that. Poor Ram. Half stone already. Chris, enjoy the games, eh, love? Chris, I'm an ignorant plug. Can't say I know your motivation, but I saw you make it, you know, the fountain. Could it be you just wanted to have fun again? Some real fun, just like the old days. And that's been my purpose, you know, letting you play your games. But now that the games are almost over, makes you think, was it really all such a good idea? Your mother, your poor mother, what will happen if she wakes up? What am I doing? A power strip giving you a lecture? Just play your games, love. Interesting. Looks like a game console. Play it? No, I'd get a yes, obviously. Okay, but we didn't have a RPG segment in between the last time and now, so what is this going to be like? Oh, that's very interesting. This reminds me of outside of Metaton's Hotel Resort in Undertale a little bit. Imagine that's not what this is supposed to be.
It does.
That is what it reminds me of. Okay, I can't seem to interact with that. It's also interesting that Ralse and Susie are here this time. Oh, we got some sort of a key as well. It's a red key.
You remember that from last time, surely?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Oh, cactus. There's always these. What is with cactuses in this game? I'm not sure why I thought that would
Gotta
work.
have the cactus.
Yep, gotta have the cactus. Well, that just reminds me of, like, New Home and Undertale Yellow a little bit.
Is it because it's yellow?
Maybe. Yellow and City-like.
Everything in Hotel Yellow is yellow.
That is true. Okay, we got a water section that presumably when I'll be given a raft or something similar to interact with. Just double checking that these rooms connect roughly in the ways I expect them to. Ooh, stairs. Ah, sword. Good, good. Can't do much without a sword. Oh, interesting. Now we're over this way. Which I'm guessing is in the upper right. Yeah, that does indeed connect where I thought it did. Can't... What did I just... Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, that's very bad. Well, I'm gonna hold off stabbing Susie for a moment, since I imagine that's probably what the game wants me to do at this point. I can't stab the cactus. Sorry, Susie, cactus is more important. All that and the cactus did nothing. Rude cactus. Well, I can break this, though. Very unsettling that they just let me stab Susie and Ralsei.
Yeah, do you see how Chris seemed to flinch when you did that?
Yeah, that's interesting. Poor Chris. I definitely feel like we're doing something that's akin to a weird route at this point, though I also somewhat doubt that that is indeed what this actually is. Much easier to trigger this. Well, actually, is that true? It was actually kind of difficult getting here.
Do you want an actual answer?
Sure. Is this essentially akin to a weird route?
No.
Yeah, that does make sense. I'm pretty sure this is helping me get to a secret boss. Oh, this is an annoying room.
Interestingly, there is a name for this route, but it is very much separate from the weird route.
Nah, that makes sense. Good lord, that was dangerous. So what happens when I die? Okay, good. No! Tried hard not to take damage, but genuinely this is not an easy setup they've given me. You know what, fuck it. We're just gonna reset the room.
Having an interesting time with this room, I see.
The mechanics of this game are kind of imprecise, and trying to do something more precision with it is kind of painful. At least that's my experience. Knowing you, you probably did not have that kind of trouble whatsoever. Okay, good enough. Well, it was good enough until then, but whatever. We'll keep, we'll call that good. Alright, we'll say that's good enough to keep going. Okay, we got more mushrooms. Let's try going up. Okay, we got mask-like things, sort of vaguely fox-ish. Oh god, lizards. These things are a pain. Let's try going a different way first. Oh god, lizards. Those are also a pain. Let's try going this way first. What many guys? Alright, well, we can do this. They don't seem to be, causing me any harm, so... Yay, that's what I was hoping for, that they have a candy on them or something. Alright. Good, good. I appreciate the game having that. I probably should be primarily mindful of the fire bars. Okay, I know you guys jump. Jump at me so I don't have to worry about the fire, please. Okay, that works. Good, good.
Fire is really slow, you know?
True. And I am really dumb. Ah, fuck. That was a very bad choice on my part. Fuck. Oh, he's free, and he's fast, and he's strong. The hell? Okay, sure. Probably the least terrifying thing I fought thus far. Ah, no. Whew. This room's definitely got me on edge, which is probably the goal. Whew. Okay. This is a neat labyrinth, but my god, this is a lot harder than anything we've had to do in this kind of gameplay loop so far. Oh, they come back.
They do.
I looked away for a second. I thought all of them had got off screen and I was good. Oh god, are you telling me I have to redo all of it? Oh, that's painful. Ah, fuck. I have to go back to... Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Ah, fuck. And fish is down.
Yeah, this segment expects decent reaction times.
Yeah, I can tell that. Okay, we'll leave those guys alone for now. So use them as a possible health up if I'm doing really badly. Because for the moment, I'm doing fairly well, health-wise. Okay, not too bad that time. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck, I forgot about that guy. Alright, now is a good time to go get that room full of those guys. Because now my health is actually starting to get a little low on the lower end. Yay! Killing! We'll call that good enough. I'm just genuinely gonna leave this as a health pickup room at this point, which is probably why that's there in the first place. Did I do this room before? I'm not sure that I did. Ah, fuck. Right, the flowers. Fuck. Okay, back around this way. Probably good enough to do another room. Ah, it's this guy. Those things aren't too bad. Ah, this room. Oh, I can get multiple hits on him, I'm noticing. That's good. Okay. Not too bad. I think I'll go back down to that room again and get a tiny bit more health pickup. Just like one more candy would be good. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Just want to keep my health relatively topped off. These guys are kind of strong. What's that? Oh, is this a mirror room? It kind of is, yeah, interesting. Okay. That's fun. I'm sure you must have loved this, knowing what you like in video games.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do I want him to come to me? Oh wait, I'm in control of him now, but not myself. Well, I'm a little concerned to do this, but I don't know what else to do. Okay, that works. Interesting. Chris does it. That was very curious. So for that's the first time in a while we've seen an action of Chris's not be in our control, but we are still in control of something else in the environment. Very fascinating. Okay, we gotta do this again. Okay, that's what the game wants. cool. That works. Good, good.
Nice.
This is easier on a second time through most of these rooms.
For sure.
Okay, what am I missing? Or is it just that I need to go clear out the rest of that room of guys? Oh, I got this. Whew. Okay, let's get a little healing in here. I don't necessarily want to kill the last ones until I'm confident there's nothing else to do in here. Actually, looking at my level bar, I'm probably so close that these guys will finish it. Yeah, I called it. Okay, good, good. HP and level at max. Beautiful, that's what we want. I have no idea where I need to go now, though. Oh, of course, here. I like how that just I kind of just wandered into the answer. Well, if this isn't reminiscent of Undertale. Oh, it's Tenna. How did things turn out like this? Keeping poor Toriel all locked up. If only he hadn't abandoned me, my old partner. What'd Mike do to you? Presuming it is Mike. I was gonna put him on TV, make him a star. I gave him everything I had, my life advice. All he had to do was tell me what his little secret was. His secret to being a big shot. Oh, maybe we're talking about Spampton. That's interesting. Spampton didn't like Mike. So maybe this is Mike and not Tenna. It took a little sweet talk, but just when I had finally, gotten him to sign the deal, he suddenly had to take a phone call. But when he picked it up, his face turned pale, and he ran right out of the room with the receiver hanging. So I went to pick it up, thinking it was finally my chance to be a big shot. But there was nobody there. That little freak ripped me off. I wish they never brought that laptop home. Chris, I didn't see you there. Well, the little freak ripping them off must be referring to Chris, surely. I did what you said, Chris. Just like our deal. Oh, what in the world? You aren't going to turn me off again, are you? Oh my. Well, if that isn't a lot of lore right then and there.
Right.
What in the world? I think we're all the more convinced that, and, you know, the end of the chapter certainly indicated as much too, but I think we're all the more convinced that Chris is up to no good. Well, that's interesting. I've kind of lost control for a second. Used the shelter key. Well, in we go, I guess. What in the good fuck? This has been a really wacky extra route.
Right? Still fascinating.
Really is. Okay, we're just in the dark now. Chris. Oh. Chris. Is it fun, Chris? Playing around like this? That's why you're searching for them, aren't you? The shadow crystals. And the shadow mantle that I'm holding. Do you honestly think it'll get you what you want? No, part of you isn't just enjoying this, isn't it? Oh, don't make that sour face. I can see in the dark, you know. The question is, can you? Ooh, that's very interesting. Now this is gonna be an interesting fight, I suspect.
Yep, good luck.
Yeah, you just saw real time how I'm not exactly the best at this gameplay loop, so let's see if I can beat a fucking boss at it. And I don't even get a health bar, so I have no idea how much damage I need to do to this creature. I probably should make sure I'm watching my own fucking health here. I am definitely not getting this first try. Of that, I'm relatively certain. Ah! Well, I died, but I got to see something interesting there for a second. The grinning face.
True.
Alright, let's see how much of this I have to redo. Not much. And I don't even have to sit through the dialogue. Good, good. Thank you, Toby, for being mindful.
This is Toby Fox we're talking about.
Yeah, again, thank you, Toby. There is no way in hell I want to do this for God knows how long. Like, I doubt I'm gonna get this probably within my first, like, 3 attempts. I really would not want to sit through God knows how much repetition to get back to this guy.
Yeah, I mean, repetition is not something that Toby would ever put in a game like this.
Yeah,
like, we're talking about the person who made, like, the whole extended, like, intro sequence to Metaton's fight, and then the second time you go in, you just tell him to turn around immediately, and the fight starts instantly.
Makes sense. Oh, well, this is very Pac-Man, isn't it? I honestly have no idea how I'm supposed to avoid the little gooey grin guys. They just sort of seem to come up everywhere. Oh! I shouldn't avoid them, I should stab them. Why was my first thought to avoid them?
Good question.
I guess my brain thought it looked so much like Pac-Man, and that's what you do in Pac-Man. God damn, I got hit by all 3 of his waves so far. I probably should stop trying to get hits in on that face. That does not seem like that's a good place to be trying to do damage. Well,
Yeah, probably not.
learning strategy is part of how to win. But yeah, it definitely feels like there are certain attacks that are better to try to get damage in on, like that one, and others that are much worse. Bombs is good. Flame, only if he gives it to me like he just did there. Oh man, he gave me a lot for free there.
And you gave him a lot for free there.
Yep. Unfortunately, you are quite right.
I say him, but I have honestly no idea what the thing's gender is.
I don't know that it has a gender. Yeah, that is not necessarily obvious to me. Oh, hey, they have healing items. That's cool. This is a neat fight.
Right? An actual boss in this game style is not something I was expecting.
Indeed. What a good idea. I don't know if this counts as the extra boss or what this is, but it's fun. But it would fit with how Toby does things if this is the extra boss. Toby seems to have enjoyed every one of his extra bosses thus far being like a completely different style of gameplay. And this is definitely a completely different style of gameplay.
Also, if it makes you feel better, this one took me a lot of attempts.
Nice.
So it's not like I did it like third try, just immediately beat it or anything. No, I had to sit here and learn the fight.
Nice.
Like whole thing front to back.
Yeah, I'm used to you just kind of getting something almost immediately. That's a very Grayson thing.
This chapter is a bit different.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, this ain't no shovel or spam.
Oh, for surely not. They both came from that way. That's annoying. Oh, bombs and flames. That's fun. Ah, god damn it. That bomb came down at a really annoying spot.
Darn. Making progress, though.
Oh, for sure. I am getting better at the fight. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. He was going that way, really? I thought I was dodging away from him. I need some luck with the critter candies.
Ooh, that was lucky.
Exceedingly so. And that was less so. But a good second phase, for sure. Of course, I have no idea how many phases there will be to this fight. Kind of Bomberman having the bombs, although that probably was literally the intention.
Maybe. I wouldn't know if there are any attacks of that style in, like, early Zelda games or anything like that.
That is certainly fair. I would not either. Ah, fuck, I kept missing the spot I wanted to enter from. Fuck. I got greedy.
You really did. That was a lot of good damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck. I feel like these attacks are like pat your stomach and rub your belly attacks, or whatever they're called. Like, I'm required to do a bunch of stuff all yeah, I definitely did not say that, right? Pat your head and rub your belly attacks or whatever. Like, there's two things I have to keep track of at the same time that are kind of difficult to both keep my brain on.
I mean, I got what you were saying. I was just surprised by the description you gave them.
Yeah, it was a bit of an odd choice, for sure. Nah. Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay. Fuck. This is a hard fight. Good, but definitely not easy. Fuck, I forgot about that bomb.
No kidding.
Fuck, that guy came down at that moment. Ah. So much to keep track of.
You want a fun fact about this sort of minigame thing?
Sure.
So, you never really get a good chance to see the logo of this game. Like, you can sort of see it, like, fading in as a silhouette before it's interrupted either by the sort of edited screen that Tenna created during the main round, or the no controller screen, like back here, right?
Yeah.
But people have looked closely at the sort of silhouette version of the logo and figured out what it actually says. It says mantle.
Oh, that's a fun little thing.
Yeah, which is interesting, especially since, as you saw, this person mentioned something about holding Shadow Mantle.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, fuck. Whew, I got exceedingly lucky there. Jesus.
That was lucky. I'll pick up.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Hey.
I just wanted to get the damage in while I could.
Disappear.
Oh, fourth phase. Ooh, we got one of these. Okay. Fuck, of course he went that way. Ooh, cloning. Clever. Clever fucking bastard, isn't he? Ugh. Come on, stop. I really... Oh, I see. That's what I need to do. Gotcha.
Oh. Congrats.
Is that a success? There. That's what I wanted to see. Flickering red, like pretty little flames. Your eyes can't hide it, Chris. Without play, the knife grows dull. Well, enough of that. We both have work to do. So, if you want this mantle, hurry up and take it. If you can reach it. Interesting. Man, that was a hard fight. You probably still beat it faster than I did, but I don't think I did bad learning that one. The treasure chest is too high up to reach.
No, I think you basically beat it in a similar number of attempts.
Nice. Fun fight. Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh, okay then. And can I... No, I can't quite climb up the wall. Oh, but I can do that. You open the treasure chest. Inside was Shadow Mantle. Shadow Mantle was added to your armors. Man, that's a trippy perspective. What the hell? Hey, Chris. What the hell are you doing? Being a tryhard all by yourself? You seriously enjoy this? Of course, games are fun. If you get all sweaty playing games alone, you're gonna end up like Birdly, right? Okay, enough bird noises, I get it. Anyway, here, stole your drink. Now stop making us wait already. Huh. You found a flat soda. Flat soda was added to your items. Interesting. And once again, I can't move into the screen. How utterly perplexing. What in the world? Let's see. Shadow slip off like water. Greatly protects against dark and star attacks. That seems like that would probably be very helpful for fighting the knight.
Absolutely.
Alright. I think that's...
Hang on,
yeah?
Go over to the right.
Someone
Talk to
behind
that
the curtain.
person.
Did they check to see if you were hurt? Huh. Chris, I was so scared I couldn't move. Ram was... What? Still a
Talk
thought.
again.
What was that?
Remember, NPCs have multiple dialogue.
All
You
right.
talk to them again.
It's a corkboard. Ouch! Cactus needles are stuck into it. No, wait. This guy. Wait a second. That's funny, Chris. Didn't you already go past? Interesting. What in the world? That was an extremely unique experience all around. What in the hell?
For sure. Congrats on getting the Shadow Mantle.
Nice. Took you long enough. Susie, look, I made it to level 2. Level 2, huh? Chris, you're the tryhard. What do you think? Chris? I'm sorry, Chris. I forgot all about you. I got so into playing games with Susie, You should have seen it, Chris. He was actually raging at the falling arrow part. I suppose I was not very chuffed by that dart, but I had fun. Sorry, did you want to play, Chris? Dude, we need to sell a fountain. Oh, right, how did I forget about that? Aw, poor Alsay. Let's go.
Or I'll say.
Okay, is there anything else I need to do besides just go to the right and fight Tenna?
Pretty sure basically just go to the right and fight Tenna. You get all the recruits already?
Yeah.
Like you did.
It's a list of Tenna's remaining employees. Looks like you've recruited everyone. Let's see. I have some points. How am I on items? Because I'm probably going to need some items here. Let's see. What do we got? TV dinners. They heal, I believe. Executive buffet. That presumably is another healing item. We got a couple revive mincer, which are like amazing healing items. Tension max seems good. TV dinner. TV slops probably fine. Flat soda recovers about 20 HP. That doesn't seem very good at all. Let's go to a vending machine and buy one more thing. I think there's a vending machine in here, right? It's a reverse vending machine. Put items in. Dark dollars come out. That's not what I want. So is that a vending machine behind the S-rank board? It's a vending machine. Okay, sure. Exchange points.
NPC's gone, so you need someone to be able to talk to do what the NPC would have done.
That is true. What was behind B again? It's this one. Insert 100 points to play. Now I want to buy some food items. Or a food item, to be precise. Which fucking vending machine is it that I want? Is it the one out here?
I don't know, which one do you want?
This one, yes. Points to items. Let's see. But, and TV slop, yep. Do any of these things help my characters? Toxic Axe gives Susie more attack, but I don't really want more attack, so... TV slop. Alright, that's what I was looking to do. Do you have something new to say?
TV slop? Really?
I mean, I can't see something better I can buy with my points. I'd like to get a TV dinner, but I don't see a vending machine that's selling TV dinners. I don't get it. Shouldn't I have been the one
Oh, yeah, I guess the...
I already read that. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, oh yeah, the vending machine that normally takes points takes the other thing now. I mean, you can always use the machine that takes 100 points for random item.
That is true. That is true. Let's do that. Oh wait, that's not in here, is it? Yeah, it's in here. Insert points. Sure.
Now try not to spend all of your points on a single item this time.
Yeah, glow shard was added to your storage. I don't actually know what a glow shard does, though.
You can sell it, and it increases in value each chapter.
That makes sense. Yeah, we'll do a little gotcha pod, and then we'll finish things up. Is this... You received a fortune. Chris felt a feeling of deja vu. However, the handwriting was illegible. Chris felt a feeling of deja vu. Play again. Yes. Good old charming Toby dialogue.
Yeah.
TV dinner. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I'll have to swap that out of the storage. But first, we'll go through the rest of this. Ginger Guard. $200 points. Oh, well, I guess I keep going then. Oh, hey, it's Lancer! Oh, I'm an item! Lancer was added to your key items. I do like Lancer.
Gotta love Lancer.
Well, you got a golden tennis statue. Anyone call dibs? Guess it can go in your room? Nice! There was a room back in Castletown. Another TV dinner. At some point, I'm gonna run out of points. Deluxe dinner. That sounds very good.
Nice.
But yeah, I definitely want a lot of healing going into the Tenna and, you know, the second phase fight. The fact that I have to do both back-to-back is kind of painful. There's something in this white capsule. It's fuzzy. It's fluffy. Did you get an item or not? Good old Toby. TV slop. Don't care. 2 more unless I get free points. 101. What? 101 points. Okay, Toby. Tenatai was added to your armors. Tenatai? That's interesting. 101 points. I seem to be getting good stuff suddenly. Is this telling me that I've gotten everything in the machine at this point? Yeah, I think that's what it's telling me.
So, I didn't know this was a thing until literally just looking on the wiki right now.
Uh-huh.
Under the list of prizes, it says 101 points. Once this is earned, subsequent prizes are 101 points until the room is reset.
Oh, that's interesting.
So you've earned a prize that makes it so all subsequent prizes are 101 points until you leave and come back.
That is insane. Well, I've basically done well enough anyway. Storage has gotten from here, right?
Yep.
Alright. Well, first we're gonna save, and then we're gonna do it again. Let's see, storage. Okay, so TV slop, we're gonna trade out for a TV dinner. Flat soda doesn't do very much either, so we'll trade that out for a deluxe dinner. TV dinner for TV slop, and let's see, I think that's probably a good setup. Is there anything you think I should change out or adjust here? I think this is probably pretty good.
I think, just personal advice, you might want to save your revivements.
Okay. Sure, we can trade that out for TV slops. Or, not, that, TV slops. Okay. Yeah, this,
there you go.
Yeah, this seems like
Nice.
this should work fine. That's a lot of good stuff. Do I even care about the tension max? Yeah, probably, because that gets it easier to use Ralsei's Hills, which is another source of healing. Yeah, we'll call that good. Okay, I'll save again because I don't want to have to readjust that, and it's very likely I'll be coming back to the save point. Okay, well, I am going to be right back real quick because we're probably going to be in for a long fight here, and then we'll get into it.
Sounds good.
Hey, I'm back. So, any advice for what's coming up? Anything you think is worth knowing as someone who, you know, is trying this again for the second time? I mean, obviously, the Tenna part is the Tenna part, but, you know, as a whole.
Just any advice about Tennis fight in general?
Tennis fight in general, or what I need to do / should be thinking about going into the second fight, the one against the Roaring Knight. Like, should I, like, if I get below a certain threshold with Tenna, for example, should I just reset? Also, should I be looking once I get into the Roaring Knight fight to do anything in particular, or what should I be aiming for here?
I mean...
And you're welcome to say if anything you think is just too spoilery.
For the night, I think you should just give it some tries, and then I can give more specific advice.
Okay.
Unless you want me to, like, tell you, like, who best to put the Shadow Mantle on or something.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's actually not a bad bet, because I just assumed it was Chris, and I'm assuming that that's probably not the case, or you would not be saying that.
Yeah, I personally didn't put the Shadow Mantle on Chris, not, like, seriously. Honestly, I think the best person to hold it is Susie.
Really? I was gonna assume it was Ralsei, because, you know, Ralsei, but... Okay. Let's see, which of these do I...
Well, Susie has a lot of health, and you want to know exactly how much the Shadow Mantle guards against Dark and Star attacks?
How much?
Let's see. I can't remember if it's reduces it by or reduces it to, so I'm going to look it up real quick just to make sure I'm not saying nonsense.
Sure, in the meantime I'll get into the 10 apart, since, well, 10 apart. But I appreciate the help, because I imagine this is going to be the hardest thing in the chapter by a mile. Hell, honestly, this might...
66% damage reduction against Dark and Star attacks.
That is insane!
Yeah. So put that on the one with the most health, and that's some really good survivability right there.
Oh yeah, it absolutely sounds it.
Not to mention, apparently defending reduces damage by, I think, 33%, and they're calculated separately, so,
Oh.
you know, 1/3 of 2/3, basically, after defense is calculated.
That's insane. Okay. Yeah, barely any damage.
Yeah, that's only if
defending.
you're blocking, though, so if you're doing anything else, you only get the 66% reduction.
That is useful to know. Okay. Our big, powerful pink girl is definitely capable.
For sure.
Alright. Let me remind myself of what I'm even doing in this fight. I'm guessing I'm just saying I love TV for now.
Or you can do minigames. Either one probably works.
Oh yeah, good point. Minigames. Oh, well, I can't do any minigames
But you don't have
yet.
enough PP right now.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Let's... why don't we start with a... yeah, that, and we'll have both of them do their action, and presumably there should be enough TP after this turn to be able to do a minigame.
Yep, and just as a random tip.
I was gonna say, oh, that attack. Hang on, do I have enough for a minigame?
This is a random tip. I don't think that the more expensive minigame options are even remotely worth it, but that's just me.
Alright, so just doing... oh, so the 8% one is what you're saying I should do.
Yeah, you can use everyone's turn to spend 8% TP, or you can use 2 characters' turns for a much bigger price. Just my opinion, I don't think the 26% TP one is very effective.
Yeah, I could see that, because the number one thing I would want to do with excluding a character is have Ralsei heal. But if I'm already eating up 26% TP, I more likely than not can't afford his heal, so yeah, I agree.
Yeah, if you need healing that bad, you might as well just defend with the other 2.
Yeah. Okay, let's do our best to dodge as much as we can here.
Yeah, and you have fought Tenna once before, so that experience will definitely help.
Yes. There's still gonna be a shit show, I'm sure, but less of a shit show. Okay, good, good. Very nice.
Nice.
Tensing, but got it. Nice. Fresh from the juice, fresh from the juice. Alright,
fresh from the juice.
I don't have enough, so let's go and do it to defend here. Honestly, let's just have everyone defend. I don't really think that the other thing is helping that much, then we can just do a bunch of mini-games all in a row. Oh, fuck. I'm glad that ended then, because I messed that up. Not bad. Not bad. Cowabungadero! That's the smooth taste of TV time. I know I've read all this before, but it's sometimes
Already about a third of the way there.
Yeah. So far, so good. Whew, that was harder.
That was a pretty mean part for him to give you.
Yeah, no kidding. I could not keep up with that. Okay, do we dare go into it again, or do we want some healing, is the question. What do you think, Grayson? This is my second time fighting him anyway. Do I try and get some healing up, or do I just go in for another minigame?
I would go another minigame, but I don't know. Up to you.
We'll go another minigame. Bounce the ball. Ah, it's this one. Perfect.
Nice juggling.
Don't try me with this Starlow bullshit. I can dodge your lasers.
Very nice.
517, not bad at all. Alright, well, let's go again.
Nice.
Not bad there either.
Very nice.
Yep, so far so good. Everyone gets ready to play. Juggling. I'm glad I'm doing this fight again anyway, because it's honestly more fun, you know, doing it when I know what's going on better anyway. Okay, I definitely took some damage there. Oh, God. Okay, that's healing time. Jesus. But we got up to 716, and that's really fucking good. Okay, so the question is, should we do a long, drawn-out, back-to-back, I'll say healing section over a few turns, or should I just have all three characters use a healing item?
Given how hurt everyone is, I might just use healing items here.
Okay. I am cautious of that because I don't know how many I'm gonna need in the night, but, let's see.
Yeah, decent number of dark dollars, it seemed like when I saw it before. You could probably buy more healing items.
Alright.
I think the only thing you can't replace is the executive buffet.
Yeah, that's fair. Let me make sure I did not just accidentally use that. No, I did not. TV dinner, Chris, TV dinner, Susie, and... yeah, item, dumbass, item. TV dinner, for all sake. Okay, now let's not get hit too much. Although it is this attack, so I've got to do well. Not the worst. Not the worst.
Yeah, you have like nearly 5,000 dark dollars. TV dinners are basically free.
Yep, I think that the next thing that he does in his list is the spinning stars. So we're going to defend to build up TP. We're going to have Ralsei heal Chris. And then we're just going to deal with it and do the next one. Yeah, I called it. Yeah, this isn't too bad.
Nice.
I can absolutely just do this one. Great, and now we're ready to go into another game. Got it.
Nice.
Alright, it's this one. I need to shoot. Like, right fucking now. Whew. Not the worst. Not the worst. Good enough.
Bad. Definitely want to heal here, though.
Yeah, definitely. More healing items, do you think?
Probably. You have plenty and you're near the end of the fight.
Yeah. TV dinner. TV
You
dinner.
can especially use like a TV slap on Chris because
Yeah,
that's
good
like
point.
80 and that you're only missing like 100.
Yeah, you got a point. TV slop on Chris. Susie also has like a ton of health and could probably afford to have the other TV slop. Meanwhile, Ralsei should absolutely use the TV dinner. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Everyone's in good space. Though I now have to deal with this shit, which is not great for me. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright, well, I guess we're doing some more TV dinners then.
We're just gonna describe how much I hate that, like, screen slicing attack.
Ralsei can afford to use a healing prayer on himself. Save an item. Now I gotta deal with this
You're
one.
reaching the end of the fight, so you won't need TP very soon.
Yeah. Okay, not the worst. I think we can go into it. Should be the final one, really.
Yep. Careful not to let yellow touch the ground.
Good enough.
Nice. Alright, final attack coming.
Yeah, if I remember right, this is kind of painful, isn't it? Let's see. Ralsei should definitely heal prayer himself. Alright, I have to shoot those. Ah, fuck. Fuck. So many things all at once. We're definitely in WarioWare territory at this point. Defeat Tenna! Tenna, you bastard! Actually, Tenna's not that bad of a guy. A little manipulative, but he's not that bad of a guy.
No, kill him.
Yeah, honestly, he deserves it. Screw you, Tenna.
Nice.
He's gonna die either way, though, sadly. Alright.
I love their outfits as they change between the screens.
It's really good. Not a bad fight. Not a bad fight. Up.
Now it's definitely time to replace your items and save.
Yes. Absolutely. Because we're gonna be going through hell next. I'm willing to bet that for all intents and purposes, actually beating the Roaring Knight is the equivalent of fighting an extra boss as well here.
Yeah, the knight is the secret boss.
Yeah, I'm not that surprised. What we did in the
Like, the Shadow Mantle holder can definitely feel like a secret boss, but they do not drop a Shadow Crystal. They only give you the mantle.
Yeah.
And even Sham, like, in Chapter 2, said something along the lines of needing the Shadow Mantle to be able to beat your next foe.
Yeah, which would not surprise me in the slightest if that ends up being true here. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, it's certainly possible to even no-hit the knight if you're really insane, but for normal people, the 66% damage reduction on one party member is invaluable.
Oh, alright, we'll save from here. Okay, and so I'm assuming you want me to get the 2 revivements out of the thing for one, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Revivement. revivement. Might as well grab the TV slot, and then I want to buy some,
I mean, you could probably fill up your inventory with other stuff. You probably don't need the TV slot.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get rid of it. Actually, let's even just sell it. You don't get money for sticking stuff in the machine, dumbass. That's like the first thing anyone tries. Okay, sorry, Susie. Storage. TV slot. Okay, let's go ahead and just buy a bunch of good stuff. Let's see. Deluxe dinner costs 600. Can I buy more than one of these? I can. Alright.
Nice.
I think I accidentally bought one too many, but I can go trade that out for a lower tier item. Let's see. Yeah, we'll trade out this TV dinner for the deluxe dinner. That's better. Okay. Save. I don't know why I'm saving, because I'm going to want to save back in the other room again, but whatever. Alright. Well, wish me luck. We're probably going to be here a while.
Let me just say, don't feel bad if you literally cannot beat this boss. Do you want to know, like, how many attempts this took me? Just to give you a sense of how difficult this is going to be.
How many attempts did this take you, Grayson?
So, just to put it into perspective, I'm pretty sure I beat Jevil on, like, the third try. I think I beat Spampton in a similar number of tries, like 3 or so. If we're counting all the attempts that I put into the night, both before and after getting the Shadow Mantle, which most of them were after, I'm pretty sure I took 40 attempts.
Well, then. Alright, well,
40.
Let's give it some goes, shall we?
Yeah, so don't feel too bad if you can't do it. It's brutal. Still worth giving some tries, though. Hey, with enough time and dedication, I'm sure you could do it, but that's up to you if you want to spend that much time trying it.
Yeah, that's certainly fair. Just depends on how fun it is. Like, fun but hard, I'm willing to do a lot of attempts. Not fun and hard, yeah, we'll probably move on.
I could see it going either way. There are some frustrating attacks, but generally I had fun.
That's good.
Yeah, you finally get to hear some more of, in my opinion, the best song in the game.
Alright, let's see how it goes. The Roaring Knight appeared. Hold breath to begin with. S action. R action. Chris held their breath. Their heartbeat quickened. The soul now moves faster. Susie talked to the knight. I don't know what the hell you are, but leave Tori alone, you hear me? Fine, you don't want to listen? Then we'll just have to do things the hard way. Susie will not act anymore. Probably fine, honestly. For all say tried talking. Please don't do this. If the roaring happens, then please stop. But nothing happened. Oh, we're getting sucked back in. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. You felt something hovering close behind your head. Did we never check? We never checked. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll defend a bit here. Honestly, probably not bad to have Rawl say defend as well. Chris couldn't learn anything. Somehow not surprised. That's brutal. Suddenly, the north wind blew fiercely. Let's see. I'm not sure what the best strategy for something like this even is. But, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we will attack. I don't exactly feel like I should feel bad about hurting this thing. Oh, what the hell? All things considered, not the worst attack in the world, although apparently that did a lot of damage to Ralsei. Man, negative 999. That's definitely meant to make you use your revivement.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can just defend Susie. Oh, what in the fuck? Interesting. Well, that did not help Brawl Say at all.
No.
Wow. I guess Susie's still going. Good job, Susie. No, I don't want to use the ultra healing. Gotta save that for later, right?
Of course. Did you skip that dialogue?
I think I did. Which I should not have. Rude Buster. You actually messed up picking a fight with us. Holy fuck. Okay, changing direction is really brutal. Okay, so how do I restart?
Okay, don't skip this.
Okay.
Don't skip this.
Very interesting. Your loss here is all but guaranteed. And yet, you persist. If you are so determined to try once more, then shall we hasten? Go back, fight again. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you,
That
Gaster.
is nice that after the first time, or after the second time you fight the knight, they're just like, you know what, you can just try again, you don't have to reload your save again.
That is nice, I appreciate that. Okay, let's do this again. I don't think that there's much point in acting, frankly. We're gonna defend, Susie's going to hit it, and Ralsei's going to also defend. Aw, so close. Okay, you don't want to hit the stars. Gotcha. Fuck, this thing is brutal already. Okay, let's see. Probably do want to use some sort of a healing. Let's see. Do I still have any lower healing? No, I don't really. Honestly, this isn't the attempt. Just use the executive buffet and get on with it. Rude Buster. And what do I want to do with Ralsei? Honestly, just have him defend her. He's probably gonna die. This attack. Wow. That just took me out all at once. And
Yeah,
so,
this fight is brutal.
you meet with the same fate. Shall you try once more?
Yeah, I'm more than happy to offer some advice regarding this fight if you would like it, because it is brutal.
Yes, feel free to give me some advice. First of all, what should I be trying here? Is this like a just hold out fight? Is this a I need to act a bunch fight? Or is this I need to get an HP down fight?
You need to get HP down.
Okay, so definitely need to be hitting this thing.
Yeah, first turn with Chris, you should always hold breath, because the first time you use it, it permanently increases your soul speed for the rest of the fight.
Oh.
After that, it does nothing.
Okay.
Fighting is, from what I, basically experienced, useless. So you'll want to get in as many Rude Busters as possible.
Yeah. So Rude Buster is definitely the direction. So I should probably be defending on turns when Susie cannot use Rude Buster so that I can get TP up for Rude Buster.
Yeah, it's like attacking does like 20-something damage, but Rude Buster does over 100.
Yep. How much health does this enemy have? Like, I don't care if you have to Wikipedia it. I would just like to know in advance what I meant for here.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, like I'm sure there's a Deltarune wiki.
True, that would be a lot more useful than Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia.
Alright, fair. Good point. Ooh, that's so painful. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, well, it's not like this is the attempt anyway. Ooh, already off to a horrible start. Ah, well, it's just raw.
The rhythm of that attack down, though.
What's that?
You're getting the rhythm of that attack down, though.
Yes, slowly. Oh, we got this fuckery. Well, out Susie. Susie
Yeah,
versus...
we can already see the Shadow Mantle's defense reduction at work because Ralsei took 47, whereas Susie took 14.
Yeah. Okay, perfect attack. That helped a lot. I can see that one being on the easier side once I get the feel for it more. Well, you certainly got enough for a Rude Buster, don't you, Susie? Didn't think we'd still be standing, did you? No, I don't think that the knight did think that, Susie. And unfortunately for them, we're better than the knight. Suddenly the north and east winds blew fiercely. No, I don't quite have enough there. I think I should probably just defend here so I have enough to use Rude Buster and then have Ralsei use the healing item on Chris. Gotta keep the fight moving forward. Thing is, you actually messed up picking a fight with us. Oh god, the swapping. The swapping is painful. That is painful.
Oh yeah. Alright, I finally got the answer on the health number thing.
Ah, cool.
Basically, you need to do about 1,400 damage.
Oh, that's way better than I was expecting. I was expecting like 5,000 or something. Alright, we can do that. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm telling you this because you specifically asked for me to look it up, so...
Yeah. No, and
might be a bit of a spoiler, but like, it actually has 7,300 health, but you only need to get it down to 80%.
Okay, fair enough. That is fair. I
Up the HP bar.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I just wanted to know, because when it comes to something like this, trust me when I say, this kind of fight, how confident I feel in my ability to win is going to be determined by how far into it I know I am, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're all damn alone. Me? I got Chris and Ralsei behind me. Oh, new problem, new problem, new problem. Fuck you, Knight, fuck you. Alright, well, Ralsei's just permanently out of the fight. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess the best thing I can do here is just defend, build the TP up. Even if you knock me down, as long as Chris and Ralsei are here. It's about Ralsei.
As long as one of them is here.
I think we're kind of screwed here now. All I can really do is heal Susie and pray, as long as I'm here to lift them back up. You're never gonna win, you hear me? Okay. Not bad. Let's get the Root Buster in. So give up! Okay, we got stars. Oh, they're homing! They're homing! Fuck
I
it.
hope you didn't think that was what the fight was going to be the whole time.
Yeah.
It gets harder.
You know you can't win, so give up! Oh, it's rotating. Not a bad attempt, all
We got
things
diagonals now.
Yeah. All things considered, that should be about half, now that I know how much health this thing I need to get down. Not the worst.
By the way, are you pressing the like Z button right before the Root Buster hits?
No, is that a thing I'm supposed to do?
Yep, that does a little bit more damage if you press it right before it hits.
I did not know that. Okay.
Didn't you talk to the Pippins that, like,
Oh, right,
charge you
yes,
1 cent for the hint?
he did say that. You're right, I did talk to the Pippins. I forgot about that. Let's see. So I want
Maybe you can
hold,
appreciate the reminder.
hold breath, defend, defend. Ah, fuck, I still managed to get hit there, unfortunately. Still not the worst. Okay, let's see. Defend. Root Buster. And unfortunately, that's not quite enough for a healing prayer, so I think defend. Okay, 1 4. Oh, I forgot to do it already. Advice for this attack.
Advice for this attack.
Yes.
Generally, it's a good idea to stay still and move right before the sword moves. For each direction the sword can hit you from, out of the 8 directions you can move, 6 of them will allow you to dodge it.
Okay.
So just don't dodge into or away from it, and you'll be good.
That's good. I was thinking it was something about making big circles, and clearly that doesn't work very well.
Now, with that attack, the space you have in each of the 4 directions is very much a currency.
Okay. Not terrible. Root Buster. Let's see. Okay. This is a lot harder to read than Sans' bones, despite being essentially the same attack.
Yeah, there's practically, like, screen blur with, like, the sort of effect that they have when they move, so it's hard to keep track of.
Root Buster! Not quite enough for the next thing. Okay, 300. And we're back to Susie dialogue. And it's this one. Ah, fuck. I got hit a lot there. I think this is a good time for the executive buffet. Everyone's kind of at weird amounts of health. Ah, fuck. I find this really hard when it's mixing and matching directions.
Yeah, hardest attack in the fight, if you ask me.
I guess we'll use a deluxe dinner on Susie here. Chris is gonna stay down this turn, I'm afraid. Oh god, then there's this thing. Problem, Susie's the only one left alive now. I guess Susie's gonna have to heal herself. I think this attempt is gonna end soon, I'm afraid. Alright.
Yeah, you want to move a bit more than just like a pixel or two.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be at this one a while.
Compared to Susie, Chris or Rouse being up isn't that important. They're good for building TP, and Rouse can obviously use Heal Prayer, but it's not the end of the world if they're down.
Yeah, I get that. Ah, fuck.
They're a lot harder to keep up because they've got a mental.
That does make sense. Okay, 118. I dodged a few there. Ralsei became a pile of fluff. Good job, Ralsei. We always knew you had it in ya. Well, that one ended very prematurely.
Yeah, keeping Susie alive is probably your #1 priority.
Yeah, good point.
Because if she's down, all that damage is just going to go to Chris and Rouse, who are going to go down in 1 or 2 hits.
That does make sense. Okay, let's get back to it. Hold breath. And then we're going to defend. Ah, fuck, I almost had that perfect there. Brood Buster. Ah, I got enough left over for Hill Prayer. Okay, well, that works then. God damn, Ralsei just keeps keeling over on me.
Yeah, Rouse tends to do that in this fight.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know why I keep going left on this one. I am not good at this one on the left. Do I still have a revivement? Yes, I do. I can see why you wanted me to keep my revivements.
Yeah, this is the best place in the entire game to use revivements.
Well, Susie's still alive. Good job, Susie.
Good job, Susie.
That doesn't actually do enough for me. Okay. Just use the executive buffet. Why not? Fuck. Brood Buster. Ah, fuck, it's the one that splits both ways. Well, Susie's alive, technically. Just give it over with. This fight's almost over anyway.
That's very risky.
Oh, yeah, especially since it's this attack. Yeah. Fight again.
Fortunately, the attacks follow a pretty consistent pattern for, you know, what order they're used. Kind of like the Sans fight.
Makes sense. Let's see. I don't know why I'm even debating. The first move is always the same. Both in terms of what I do and in terms of what they do. so fucking...
Well, Susie's still up, so it's fine.
Yep. Just get the executive buffet going. I didn't think about the fact that Chris was down enough that wouldn't really do much. Oh well. Guess Chris is dead then. Not actually, surprisingly.
Oh, everyone's still up.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I need to sacrifice Chris for the greater good here. Because otherwise I couldn't get the Rune Buster in. I cannot fucking read this attack for the life of me.
Oh.
Well, I guess that I probably need to use the revivement on Ralsei, and Susie needs to absolutely heal herself. Somehow, Chris's health has not changed at all.
Yeah, Chris is fine.
Yeah, Chris is chilling. Well, or they were anyway.
Chris generally seems to suffer the least in this fight, considering the others are put down to negative 999, but Chris is still just minus 80.
Yep. Yeah, I can actually get Chris back up again here with, you know, an item, amazingly enough. Ah, fuck. I got that attack down except for the last second of it. I'm not actually really sure where I should stand so that I don't get hit by the things that come out. Chris, Rune Buster, and Ralsei. Susie should have enough health here. Fuck. I was not prepared. I never am, though. Well, Susie's still alive. Good
It's a
job.
hard attack.
Good job, Susie. Deluxe dinner
I
yourself.
think a brutal attack is coming next, so you honestly might want to defend with Susie.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Defend, and Ralsei, you can use a deluxe dinner on Susie. Oh yeah, this one. Well, Ralsei's out of this world.
And defending made it so each hit did 10 damage instead of 14.
Jesus. Fucking hell. That attack.
That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's a very minor detail, but I love how Susie's dialogue minorly changes depending on whether the other two are down or not.
Interesting. That is pretty
You
cool.
can either say, as long as they're here to lift me back up, you're never going to win. Or she could say, as long as I'm here to lift them back up, you're never going to win.
That's pretty great. I do like
he says
that.
the latter if both party members are down.
Not the worst. I think I have enough here that I should be able to Rune Buster and Heal Prayer. Yeah, that works. Save
Nice.
my items for another turn. Okay. Good. Don't think I'll have enough to do it this turn, though. Yeah, actually, I don't even have enough to Rune Buster now. Damn. Alright, well, I guess both of you defend, and Ralsei...
You do have a tension item.
Oh, yeah, I do have the tension item, you're right. Tension max would be good. Okay, then Susie can do a Susie Buster. And Ralsei can heal with the deluxe dinner. I genuinely just mostly have to eat that attack. I have no idea how the hell I'm supposed to deal with that.
You just try your best and hope.
I really don't want to miss a turn here where I could be getting an attack in, but I think I got no choice. Fuck. This seems like a fairly decent moment for the executive buffet. Fuck. Okay. Still got 50 here. Chris, if they die, isn't the hardest to get back up. Ralsei, on the other hand, is a big pain. Well, he'll Ralsei. Oh, but you know what? It would actually make more sense if I were to do that to guard as Chris. Have Susie use her Rune Buster. And then Ralsei can heal himself. That probably is the most reasonable way to do that. Yeah, then Chris is more likely to survive since they've got their defense up. Oh, I went the wrong way, god damn it. I mean, there is no technical wrong way, but my brain is better on the right. Hey, not the worst. I'm very glad I healed Ralsei. Jesus, did Ralsei need it.
Yeah.
And I guess same deal. Oh, we got this mess. Oh, that was enough to kill me all in one go.
Ah. Unfortunate, but that was a pretty good attempt in a lot of other regards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not too bad, all things considered. Oh, fuck, we're already fucked on this attempt. Very bad start. Okay, Ralsei, you're, hang on. Not sure why I was doing that. Honestly, I might just use the executive buffet right off the bat and have Ralsei defend. Oh, wait, that does not give Chris much health, does it?
You know, for a second I thought your strategy was going to be executive buffet and then also a healing item specifically on Chris.
You know, surprisingly, that didn't not work.
Yeah, turned out fine enough.
Alright. With concentration, this one's first form isn't that bad. It's the later forms that suck ass. Oh, fuck, no! I messed that up. Wrong person. Well, let's try not to take...
Oh, no.
Oh, wrong one to not have that on. Jesus. Never mind. It wouldn't have mattered either way.
Ah, so close.
This is a brutal fight.
Yeah, it's very difficult to keep, you know, the other two alive. So really just making sure Susie's up and doing damage and not dying is the #1 priority.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. Okay, not the worst, not the worst. Use your Rune Buster. Yeah, we'll let it go another round. Oh, I should not have done that. I forgot it was this attack, Dax. Well, Chris is alive. Okay, revive meant Susie, because Susie's gotta be alive.
Yeah, you know what's annoying about the, like, Hall of Swords attack? I just learned from the wiki that it specifically avoids doing damage to crits. So if any one party member is going to survive that, it's going to be Chris.
Ah. That is annoying. Now everyone's alive. Executive Buffet at this point. Rune Buster. Defend. Okay, not the worst, not the worst.
Nice.
That was pretty effective. Of course, now we have the even worse version of this attack, frankly. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I'm supposed to do with those attacks. No fucking clue.
It's really tricky, and I don't really have any good advice because you just gotta feel it out. It's weird. It's unintuitive.
It makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. Good enough.
Nice.
At least this attack is really good for TP. Fuck. Okay, let's see. Block Center Susie. Rune Buster. Defend. And here we have Hall of Swords again. This is easily the worst attack in the fight, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, easily.
I always figured it was the box splitting one.
Box splitting is nowhere near as painful as the Hall of Swords. It is genuinely just completely random as to whether or not I survive or not, in my opinion. Of course, I can botch.
Fair, although it does also do very little damage per hit, and the box splitting one can probably kill your entire party in like 5 or 6 hits total.
That is fair. Executive Buffet at this point, and who's gonna receive the least healing? How much does the Executive Buffet do? It heals everyone 100, so Susie will be fine, Ralsei will be fine, Chris will not be. Fuck. Yeah, I can't say that went very well that time.
I think your favorite attack is coming.
Joy. Well, I think we're about to watch Susie die. Lived with 3. Okay.
Surprisingly, no.
Fuck. My brain cannot keep up with that one. With the ring and the swords.
Yeah, you gotta be very deliberate with your movements, and again, 8 directions, 6 of them are fine, but you're probably going to be dead if you do any of the 2 that you're supposed to avoid.
Not the worst. Ah, fuck, I went the wrong way. Oh well, I probably need to get more used to dealing with this attack from angles that don't make sense to me anyway, since it rotates in this third version. Which, man, have I not seen that in a while, because I've been sort of just fucking up the earlier phases a lot lately. Well, this attempt is off to a horrendous start. Oh, right, it's this attack. Sometimes I get hit in that attack because I mix it up with the other attack where it splits.
That makes sense.
A few of this guy's attacks start off in ways that look very similar. Fucking hell. That one went very poorly that time. I feel like half the time I'm just stuck in a loop of healing over and over again. Which I guess is very true of most of Toby's super ridiculously hard fights.
Well, that's why I'm trying to impress upon you the fact that keeping Susie alive is your most important, goal.
Which,
it's near impossible to keep both Chris and Rouse up for the whole fight.
Yeah. I could do nothing, so...
out of revivements.
Yeah. That was an intentional loss at that point. I'm not gonna do the whole fight as Chris. So.
I have an idea, just,
yeah?
if
Sure.
you want to try it.
Sure.
If Chris goes down, do not revive them.
Okay. Chris kind of sucks anyway, as we've learned. You're an asshole, Chris.
True.
I don't think Chris is a good person, is kind of one of the big takeaways of this game so far. Especially this chapter.
Chris is an interesting creature.
Yay, everyone's dead but Chris. This one seems so easy when it's just vertical. Well, I shouldn't say so easy, but it usually is fairly easy for me when it's just vertical. It's just so fucking awful otherwise. Let's see. Well, I can't heal people, so I guess we don't have her all safe for the rest of the fight.
Oh, out of revivements.
Yep. Well, Chris is down. Not that I can do anything to save them anyway.
Ooh.
Nope. What a way for Toby to do a forced loss fight, where it's not actually technically a forced loss fight, but it might as well be.
Might as well be.
Fuck.
I think your problem with that attack is, again, out of 8 directions, 2 are bad, but you go 2 of those 8 directions simultaneously, so you might go down and a bit left, so it's like both down and down left. So you end up getting hit because you're not taking advantage of the fact that 6 of the directions are safe.
That is fair. Fuck. Bad start. Fucking brutal ass attack. Well, Brawl says the only one left alive, so I guess revive it on Susie. What?
Oh boy.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea to defend in preparation for that one.
I'd forgot it was that one.
Yeah, for like the 8 direction swords attack, try just making yourself not go diagonally. See if that helps.
Alright. Gotta be rude with Susie. Well, we definitely need to heal Susie.
Susie's so rude.
She is. Well then. That doesn't seem very good, does it? Yeah, this
Not at all.
Great timing for this thing. I swear I cannot read that attack at all. Like, I really, really cannot.
Yeah, best you can really do is look ahead and try your best and hope and pray.
Yeah, that's about right. Maybe at some point I'll accidentally build some muscle memory for it if I do it enough. Oh god, I went this way. Why do I go this way?
I very much know that feeling.
Yeah, I know I'm worse when it's left-handed, but for some reason I do.
Probably time to defend.
Yep.
Or not.
Sorry, I thought you meant like with Rawl say, but you're right, I should have defended with Susie too. Well, Susie's alive.
Yeah, at least there's that.
Rawl say's not, but Susie's alive. Sometimes I make really stupid mistakes with that attack, I swear to God. Nope, I don't have enough for Rune Buster. Hang on, is that enough for Rune Buster? It is. Hey, well, sorry, Chris. I want to keep the fight moving forward.
Sorry, Chris, you're an asshole anyway.
Yeah, Chris is not contributing that much to the fight. Like, their initial, like, action is good, but the rest of it's not needed. Okay, I lucked out. That wasn't... Chris survived, so I could give Chris a TV dinner. And Susie's not going to be able to get a Rune Buster off on this one.
Chris only does, like, 50% damage in this fight specifically.
Really?
Yeah, so Chris, a bit useless in this fight.
Yeah. Hooray! Fuck you, Chris.
Another fun fact, another fight that Chris only does 50% damage in is the Tenna fight. Unless you did the sword route, which you did, in which case Chris does, like, I think basically 3 times damage.
Oh, interesting. Ah, it's this hell. I think I just don't want to move very much on that one. I think that for the most part, that one's just very central.
Weirdly enough, I think the rotating one is easier than the static one, just because it feels like you have more room to work with.
I think you're absolutely right. Why am I trying to hold my breath? I don't need that. Alright, I lived. Do I have a revivement? Please tell me I have. Yes, thank God, I do. And Rawl say... I could...
Maybe save those.
Yeah, I agree. Susan can't do anything in this turn anyway. I'm more concerned about Rawl say, if I'm honest. Fuck. Well, it doesn't seem like it mattered much since we're back to Susie only again. Guess this is a good place for tension, Max. This is the one where they start homing, if I remember right. Okay, not terrible.
Ooh, nice.
Rune Buster. Just get on with it. But now I have to deal with rotational shit. Ugh. That's gonna be a hard point to carry on from.
Yeah, I have basically no idea what to do about the diagonal ones. I just hope and pray.
Yeah, that's about right. I do feel like I'm getting better at the fight slowly, though.
Oh, absolutely. You got pretty far that last attempt. I absolutely believe you can do this with enough time.
Agreed.
And boy, will it take time, considering, again, it took me 40 attempts.
Yeah, and I highly doubt I'm gonna do better at it than you. I would be astounded if that were the case.
Well, I am here to give you advice, so maybe you'll do better.
Okay. Let's see. Susie definitely needs to be healed. Rosse probably should be healed, too. And we don't want our fluffy boy dead. Well, I guess this is a don't bother reviving Chris moment.
Yeah, screw Chris.
Okay, we're...
Yeah, without a doubt, the gap between the swords is a lot bigger in the rotating one.
Man, we gotta waste so many turns getting the party back in action here. Now I got a revivement, Brawl say. Okay. Good TP, though. Jesus. Oh, wait.
Nice.
Is the next one... No, we just had the one sword thing. This can't be the other one just yet. We're probably good.
I think it's either the box splitting one or the directional sword one.
Nah, fair. Either would probably be fine. Box splitting. Okay, let's do it. Fuck. Oh, what the hell happened there?
Oh.
Oh, I was standing on the seam when it split. That's what happened. God damn it, I didn't even realize that was a thing that could happen. Okay, yeah, this is way better once you realize what the trick is. Do I have any revivements left? I do not. Alright, well, Rude Buster. Okay, that's getting better.
Nice.
Fuck. I guess I probably should heal Susie. Oh, God. Yeah, this is just Toho at that point. I don't think that's that bad.
Nice.
Ugh. Painful.
Ah.
I like how I keep the... that is the furthest I've gotten, and I keep getting stuck on that one. I can't get through that attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you survive that attack, I think that'd be a new record for survival.
Yeah. I think I made further into it, though.
Oh, absolutely. You survived a lot more of that attack than the last time you got there.
For sure.
The diagonal just sucks.
It
I
does.
hate it.
It's certainly something. Fuck. And of course it was Susie.
Of all people, Susie.
Okay, that works. Got 2 Rude Busters in a row coming. Oh, but it's this one. Eh, whatever. Revivement, Ralsei, Susie, use Deluxe Dinner on yourself. Okay, let's see.
A pretty good position here, I'll think.
Yeah. We'll do use the Executive Buffet. This feels like good timing for it. Ralsei and Chris could both use a bit of a hill. It allows me to defend with Ralsei, which builds up TP for the next round. I like that we're actually being forced to use more of the mechanics in this system in this fight. Like, especially the fighting mechanics. Like Susie's Rude Buster.
For sure.
Let's see.
It's really funny seeing other people, like, react to the tip that the Pippin gives about Rude Buster, and they're like, yeah, like I would ever need to fight.
Oh, you do? Like, this is one of those cases where I'm not at all opposed to fighting this thing. Like, there are things that, like, there are very few creatures in Toby's universe that I feel this way about, but this thing seems, at least from what we've been given so far, to be pure evil. I have no real complaints with fighting something that comes off this way, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, this thing is not nice. It means us harm. It means Toriel harm. Like, this thing is just a problem. Plain and simple. I don't think very many people would have a problem with the idea of hurting this thing. It deserves it. Aw, damn, Rawl stays out, Rawl stays out of the fight.
Yeah. And with how much the knight has been mentioned in dialogue, definitely get the sense that it's responsible for all of the problems you've faced in basically any Dark World ever.
Fuck, wrong way. I dashed right into the one direction that I couldn't go.
That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to some degree it extends...
Some attempts, it really just is, like, that, isn't it?
Yeah, like, at the end of the day, that attack moves very quickly. There is about 60% reaction and 30% luck for me on that attack, and sometimes I just don't have the luck, you know?
Indeed. Yeah, what do you think of the music?
It's not bad by any means. I definitely think it's a good Toby Fox song. I don't think by any means I would say it's my favorite thing he's ever done, but I do think it's one of the best for this chapter, absolutely.
I really like it.
It's good.
Also, remember when you didn't know that the knight was the secret boss, and I said that you had already heard all my favorite songs this chapter?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, I guess that means the secret boss's theme must not be that good.
Well, to be fair, the closest thing that could have meant... Yeah, did the boss that is more of a secret, even if they're not secret boss in the traditional context, did that thing even have a music? Because if it did, I did not realize that.
It did have music. It is a pretty neat sort of chiptune, like, boss theme. I would not say it's even remotely close to being on this level, though.
Yeah, I would go along with that. The fact that I can't picture that, but I can picture this, says all you need to know.
Yeah.
Oof. TP max, that's good. Very nice. Is the next one that attack, or is it a different one? Do you have any idea what the next one is?
By that attack, you mean... I feel like... I forget... Like, the attack's kind of loop, sort of, and I forget whether you're on the loop that has the box-splitting one next, or the loop that has the, like, sword dance one next. I think it's the box-splitting one next.
Okay, then I think I can afford to do a Rune Buster here. I want to keep the damage rolling. Yep, box splitting, which, you know, isn't exactly, like, the easiest thing in the world for me, but I'd still rather deal with this than the swords, if I can. Yeah, see, I survived that fairly well. Not perfect. This is a good moment for the executive dinner, I think. Okay, now we have Will of Swords. I think mostly it's just about trying your best not to take damage there.
Ooh.
Way better than the one that's
good.
just a haul, though.
That was really good.
Yeah, that's really solid. Not too terrible there either.
Nice.
Fuck. 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 Well, Chris is out.
Oh well.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I want to do about this? Do you have any idea what the next... Oh, I don't have enough TP anyway. I was about to say I might just go for it and have Rawl say heal himself,
Pretty
but...
sure it's just Starstorm next.
Yeah, fair. Let's see. We'll do a deluxe dinner on both myself and Rawl say.
I think it's the Homing one.
What was that?
Variant of Starstorm, actually.
What was that? I didn't hear
I
that.
think it's the homing variant, actually.
Ah, well...
I think it's the homing variant, actually.
Oh, I heard that. Nice.
You just asked me, like, what I said, though.
I didn't think I did. Never mind. I don't know what I said at this point. I felt like I only asked you once and you repeated yourself 3 times, but I'm probably losing my mind.
You definitely asked me to repeat myself twice.
Alright. Come on. Ah! New record! Let's go.
Nice.
But I think that means next has to be some form of Hall of Swords, and that's terrifying. Yeah, I think that we've got no choice. Sorry, Ralsei, but...
You want to know what's next?
What is next?
I think it's, Sword Dance. Basically, the directional swords attack.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I can afford to give... Yeah, I think we can afford, in that case, to do a Rude Buster and to have Ralsei heal himself. I think that Susie can probably survive that. Not the worst. Sadly, Ralsei's down, but that's fine. Deluxe dinner for Susie. Okay, but now we got some...
Good luck.
Fuck. If I just gotten into the box there, we would have been fine. Definitely a new best, though. Well, I will be right back, and then we'll go with some more attempts.
Alright.
Okay, I'm back. Well, you may not have gotten this in 3 attempts, but you know who I bet did get this in 3 attempts? Shay.
I wonder how many attempts Shay did take to do this. Speaking of Shay, I think they actually released a video recently that's like a guide for this fight.
Nice. Certainly a fight that needs a guide, that's for sure.
For sure.
Fucking hell, I hate that attack sometimes. We're just gonna get the executive buffet out. Nope, Chris is down already. That doesn't bode well. Like, Chris is the least important of the 3, but being down a person does still mean less TP gain and stuff. I don't really like seeing Chris down until the end of the fight, but no matter. I'm certainly not getting him up.
Yeah, Chris, they are the least useful party member.
Absolutely. Well, I think this attempt is pretty dead already anyway. It's already Hall of Swords. Jesus, did I call that? That attack is probably the one that I have the least confidence on in this entire fight. Like, almost everything else I feel like I have a better chance of getting through.
It's not a very readable attack.
No. Despite how much Toby cares about making attacks that are readable, I definitely feel like that one's a failure on his part.
Yeah, it's like, for lack of a better description, so it just looks like video compression artifacts and how much it blurs. I'm not even saying like through the share screen, I just mean when you're playing the fight, that's what it looks like. It looks like very bad video compression.
Oh, I'm absolutely sure you're right. Vertical is definitely the version of that I have the easiest time with.
Man. I think just more intuitive about it, I guess.
Yep. And then horizontal from the right, probably the next most.
I honestly wonder if this attack would be easier if it came down from the top.
Very possibly, honestly.
I would say someone should make a mod of that, but the mod community is too busy doing way dumber stuff like Triple Knight.
Yeah, totally. That sounds like something the modding community would do.
Yeah, someone beat Triple Knight, by the way.
Oh, of course they did.
Like 3 times the attack layered.
I'm not surprised, but God, is that dumb.
Yeah, I think they basically had to inventory edit in 3 times the Shadow Mantle, so...
Yeah, not
It's
surprised.
not really supposed to be an attack that is going 3 times at once.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Not the worst I've had with that attack. Wait, next up is the Wheel of Swords, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that at this point, honestly. Yep, let's just do it. Not my best attempt at it, but whatever. Better than the other one by a long shot.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't give you a good, opening.
Holy fuck, well, we're back to Susie. Do I have any revive vents? I don't, so this is just Susie at this point. Alright, well, whatever. Use your Root Buster. That attack really seems like it should be way scarier than it is.
For sure.
But now we have the one that is real scary. It's a little bit like Sans' Directional Bones, but frankly worse.
Oh.
Fuck. Damn swords.
Ah, darn.
Not that it mattered, we weren't beating at that attempt anyway. I definitely feel like I was doing kind of too crappy. Didn't really get as many Root Busters off as I would have liked. God damn it. Dodged into it.
Try not to just dodge in circles for that attack. Like, try to watch the swords that are turning red.
The main thing I have an issue with that one is the fact that I keep running into the problems that, A, because they get faster as they go, I cannot fucking time it for the life of me, and because of that, I feel like I need to be constantly moving, but if I'm just moving, I'm likely to bash into a wall, and then I'm thinking, oh, I'm moving left, but I'm not actually moving left, so then I get hit by the attack. And so those two problems seem to just kind of devolve into me going in circles.
Well, in any situation where you'd be able to move up, you can also move down, and same with, you know, the other directions.
That is fair. God damn. Okay, let's see. We'll do an executive buffet and a revivement. Oh, it's this one. I hate this attack. Do we have a revivement still? We do.
Same.
I don't think I have anything else. No, I do not. So, back at it. Broodbuster. Sadly, that means we have Chris, but not Ralsei. I should heal Susie. But then I don't have enough for a Rube Buster. But next is Will of... You know what? Will of Swords I should be able to deal with. Oh, I having a bad Will of Swords, though. Never mind. I made a gamble, and I did not pay off. Definitely, much like all Toby's other secret bosses, even the attacks that you think you have down are still more than capable of hurting you.
For sure.
God damn it. Trying to dodge up and there was no up. Very nice. No hit.
Nice.
But here comes the hits. Okay, Ralsei's down, but I couldn't get him up. Okay, no hit on that. That's good. Susie can't really do anything here, so I guess just everyone can defend and build some TP. Fuck. Well, I guess everyone defending paid off, considering I still took some damage. Not a bad one. That went pretty well.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, can we have a good Hall of Swords, or Will of Swords, please? A perfect one. No damage.
Nice. Annoyingly, the wiki doesn't give that one a creative name. It's just Hall of Swords again.
God damn it, I had a really bad 8-way swords with Will, though. Considering I had nearly perfect health, the fact that I managed to get hit enough to just die outright is really pitiful.
Because the base damage for that one is 206, so...
Yay.
Definitely don't blame me for getting hit there. And, you know, dying so quickly.
Damn, 2 hits there. But I'm definitely getting better if I'm getting hit twice in an attack and thinking damn over that. As opposed to, you know, before when I was getting hit like a dozen fucking times.
Yeah, you're starting to get this down.
Absolutely.
Which is definitely impressive in its own right, considering how absolutely brutal this fight is.
Yeah, no doubt. Unfortunately, Susie just died. Oh, Ralsei did. Okay, we're just fucked now. Joy. God damn it. It's been a while since I got it. Oh, fuck, really? Well, at least it's only Chris.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Honestly, this is not a bad place for the executive buffet. Gets Susie's health topped off, heals Ralsei up, and honestly is enough to get Chris above 0. Why not? Alright, that works.
Nice.
I think Will of Swords is next, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. You know what, Chris?
so, yeah.
Screw you.
Yeah, Chris is gonna live anyway.
Yeah, probably. Ah, fuck. A little bit more damage than I'd like, but yeah, you're right. Chris lived anyway.
Yeah, I look at the wiki, and that's literally one of the attacks that avoids Chris, so Chris would have been the last one to get hit.
And honestly, we're just gonna sacrifice Chris this turn, too. Not the worst. I survived
Nice.
that. But Susie absolutely needs the hilly now. Oh, no. We're gonna sacrifice Chris again! Sorry, Chris. But I needed the Rune Busters.
Sorry.
Yeah, not really sorry. Dude's kind of proven that he's kind of a shithead. Okay, well that was it for Chris.
Well, Chris isn't a he.
Oh yeah, they. Chris is a they head.
Not the word I was having you replaced there, but... Not technically inaccurate, I guess.
Yeah, that darned they head.
God, that actually sounds like an insult that, like, a super bigot would actually come up with. Like, oh,
Yeah.
it's such a bay head. The same way that those kinds of people say stuff like, oh, I bet you have pronouns.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, well, you do too, dumb fuck.
And to that I say, speak for self and don't.
Yep. Yeah, we're down to the just Susie part. Yeah. Well, here's the last deluxe dinner. Sorry, Susie. Well, goodbye, Susie.
Oh, no.
Been nice knowing you. Alright, well, nothing to do but to rude.
Sandstorm?
Yep, Darude Sandstorm. Oh, fuck! I wasn't expecting that. That was the furthest I gotten. So that was new. I thought I made it. Okay.
Yep, congrats on the new record.
Yeah, that's a new record, alright.
That was the attack for turn 15.
Ooh, nice. In general, because I need to do 1,400 damage, you said, I should expect that I need to probably, if I'm doing well, get to around turn 20. Because give or take about 1 in 4 of my moves are going to not feature a Rune Buster if I'm playing optimally.
Indeed. To be precise, 1460.
Ah, fair. Well, it's, you know, like, that's true, but at the same time, I also don't do exactly 100. It's always some amount over 100, so the 60 will be taken care of.
That's why I rounded. That's why I rounded when I told you the number before.
Yeah, which makes sense. Hell, honestly, arguably...
Not to mention, your attacks actually do more and more damage the further into the fight you get.
Do they? I don't think I realized that. That's interesting.
Yeah, like, I think your Rune Busters at the start do, like, 110 or something like that, and they slowly increase up to, I think I saw, like, 140 towards the end of one of your earlier attempts.
Wow.
Let's see, Wiki says melee attacks have a base damage multiplier of 20%, increases by 1% every turn, maxes out at 35%. Rune Buster's damage multiplier, current melee is plus 65%.
I think Hall of Swords is next, so we're gonna just have Susie defend this turn. Yeah, that's probably the right choice. Damn it. Of course, Ralsei died, but at least Susie's alive.
Yep. That's it. To summarize, I think basically your Rune Busters start out doing only 85% damage, but by turn 15, they do 100% damage.
Ah. Does this attack have a name, since the wiki's been keeping track of names, and I think that's sort of fun?
I think it's called Soul Dice.
That makes sense.
It also has the number of cuts for that attack.
Oh. Interesting.
Starts out 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, 8. Then goes to 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, 8.
Oh.
Then goes to 6, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
Nice.
And then, of course, on the 6, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 one, it does the spinning one that you died to before.
Yeah. Well, Chris certainly needs a hill this turn. Wait, I know what turn this is. But it's the will one. I should be able to survive with that health, and I don't really want to, I don't want to forgo the Rune Buster. And man, was that a good call, because I only took 1 hit.
Ooh.
Nice.
That was good.
That was very good. I'm not sure. Do you think I should heal Susie here or not? Oh, wait, it's not a bad attack, is it? Okay, yeah, no, we're not going to waste it this turn. I stand corrected, it is a bad attack. I forgot which one was next. I don't think I would have survived that anyway. I botched that way too hard. I thought the next one was one of the spinny red attacks. I was wrong. Completely misjudged that. Fuck. Bad start.
By the way, small, like, minor tip is that you have the blue ribbon equipped to Rouse, which not only increases the value of heal prayer, it also increases the amount that Rouse heals the party member with healing items.
Oh, interesting. I've been mostly using Defend on Ralsei because I feel like Ralsei staying alive is a lot more important than Chris, so if only one person was going to defend, I was preferring it to be Ralsei.
Makes sense.
But that
I
does...
figured you should know in case you didn't notice that
I did not.
been healing more.
I did not know that was the thing, but I will keep that in mind for the times where it matters less. Just get some extra health in those moments. Not the worst, not the best, but I'll take it.
Yep. Specifically increases effective healing by 12.5%.
Interesting. Ah, god damn it, really? There's just not enough. Fine. Well, good time
You
for...
use attention max.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I could have done that, and I probably should have done that. Oh, well, whatever. This feels like a good moment for the, Oh, I already used it. Right, at the start of the fight, these things weren't going very solidly. Oh, well, Chris doesn't really need healing. Ralsei, on the other hand... I'll use the TP max next turn. Let's have Ralsei heal prayer himself. Honestly, might not even be a problem given that it's in this attack. No, not quite enough, I don't think. Let me double check. Nope, it's not enough. Okay, in that case, let's see, yeah. Tension max, Susie Rue Busters, and Ralsei, you can healing prayer yourself again. Beautiful, no hit on that.
Nice.
Good attack for Chris to not be bothered by. Ah, fuck. Misplaced myself there. Oh, well. This is definitely a deluxe dinner point. Okay, I think I'm getting slightly better at that. Aw, it's not quite enough, damn it. In that case, deluxe dinner on Susie. Have Susie defend herself. Yeah, that's more like it.
R.I.P. Chris.
Yeah. And apparently Ralsei as well. Do I have a revivement? I do have a revivement. Certainly the time to use it. Okay. That attack is really not that big of a deal, surprisingly enough. I could probably...
It looks very scary, and I honestly can't describe how to dodge it, but it's weirdly easy to dodge.
I would quote something from Sly Cooper that explains my thought process, but it wouldn't mean anything to you, so I can't.
What if there's someone watching who's wondering what you're gonna say? You know?
Let's see. Turn hard to throw them off, or something like that. Oop, fuck. Well, I think I just screwed myself.
Oh.
Oh, worst attack to have done that on, too. Well, it was a good one. It was a good one. Okay, let's give...
Good attempt for sure.
Yeah, no, we're getting better at this. The Roaring Knight. This is a hard fucking fight Toby the Fox has put together. Honestly, not unfun, though.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about it. It's another one of those types of fights where I'm like, you know, this is impossible, I quit. And then, like, hours later, I'm like, let me give it a few more tries.
Yeah, no, I'm not opposed to this fight. Like, this is a pretty fair filling one, as far as absolute bullshit fights go.
For sure. Like, when I said it could go either way, your feelings on it, mainly the detractors are, like, the 2 attacks that I hate, this one included.
Yeah. I still don't understand this attack. What is the next one in the sequence? What's the next attack in this sequence? It's the red spinny one, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
We're gonna take a big risk here.
Yeah.
We'll see if this bites me in the ass, because I have certainly gotten hit by this plenty of times before, but I'm feeling froggy. Not bad. I lived it.
Nice.
Okay. Everyone kind of needs healing, but I've already used the executive buffet. Well, Chris is not important. And Susie doesn't have enough TP to make this happen, so... Yeah, I think that's the correct thing to do this turn. Oh yeah, especially since it's this attack.
Probably should have done the opposite.
Yeah, probably true. But oh well.
If Rouse is gonna heal someone, might as well have Rouse heal the one who needs it most.
You are right, that was a bad call. Ah, fuck.
He only wasted like 12 potential health, that's fine.
Yeah. And everyone's still alive, so no matter. Yeah, this is a defend, Rude Buster, and then heal. See, I'm getting it.
Nice.
Full health because of that. Okay, let's see. Next attack, is the next attack the swords? Like the directional swords?
Which attack did you just, do?
I think it was Will of Swords.
Okay, so the next one should be like the 8 directional swords with the circle of swords around you.
Okay, in that case, yeah, we definitely want to be careful with this, because that one tends to kind of fuck me over a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, probably make sure Susie's defending.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go all defend on this one. I'm glad I did that.
Worked out.
Yeah. Very, very nearly didn't. And what is the next one after this?
Let's see, the soul dice.
Soul dice. Okay, yeah, I think I need to just do all healing on this one just to be on the safe side. I hate to, but I think that's the...
Remember that Rouse heals more.
Yeah, you're right, I should have done that. Damn. Did not quite go as well as I would have hoped. Oh well. Rude Buster and will give Ralse a heal. A self-administered Ralse heal.
Yep.
Yeah, that attack really is just nothing. Ugh. Do I really want to do this now? Nah, I'm just gonna build TP. Probably a mistake, but... Oh, it was this attack. Yeah, I probably should have held. Yes, I should have held. Oh, I very much should have held.
Yeah.
I forgot that that was coming up next.
Honestly, maybe ending would have been a good bet there.
Yeah, probably.
Also, fun fact, every single attack in this fight has a flavor text tell that it tells you it's about to appear.
Oh, really? That's interesting. You felt something hovering close behind your head.
You felt something hovering close behind your head means sword dance, and the next turn will be suddenly the north wind blew fiercely, which means box splitter.
Damn, dodged through that one like a fool. Suddenly the north wind blew fiercely.
Actually, rather than asking what the last attack was, but trying to figure it out, I should be using the flavor text as an indicator more. I could use that to quickly figure out which attack is coming.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. That would make sense. I know what's next.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Okay, not bad. Let's see.
Onwards.
Alright, let's take our dance through hell. Fuck. Well, I lived.
You did live.
Actually, wait, no, that's not how I want to do that. Yeah, we're going to Deluxe Dinner Susie. Susie's going to Rude Buster, and Ralsei's going to use Hill Prayer on themselves. Okay. Of course, now I don't quite have enough TP. This was probably the time for the tension max, actually. And now's probably a good time for the executive buffet. Full health. Which is good because this one's fucking me over this time, apparently. Okay, I could probably afford to give Chris one of these. What's next, Grayson? Your vision narrows, your head is spinning. Oh, it's the whale. Of course it's the whale. That doesn't even...
Spinning Hall of Swords.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't even really need to ask that off. It's obvious what that is.
I wouldn't say it's so obvious because the one for like the sword dance on turn 15 or turn 13 is your vision narrows, the world revolves around you.
Ah, world revolving.
Which you'd think would be the spinning one, but nope.
Damn, Chris dead.
That one's a fitting one for you feel surrounded, though.
Absolutely. Okay. What's up next? You feel lightheaded, you felt a migraine coming on.
I'm pretty sure lightheaded always means Starstorm.
Okay, that's not bad by any means. Especially this version of it.
In this case, it's all in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not scared of that. And rightly so. Suddenly a Tempest.
Okay, careful, because Tempest means the diagonal / box splitter thing.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's scary. We're just gonna defend on both. My health's not horrendous. I want the extra defense. Ooh, I lived. Wait, what's next? Your vision narrows, the world revolves around you.
Sword dance.
Okay, I think this is the one without the spinning, right?
Yeah, it's like the turn 2 one, except faster.
Okay. Okay, I think that should be good. Not bad. Sadly, Brawl stays down, but I do still have my revivements. Oh, but then we gotta deal with this. Of course, Brawl stays down again. Your heartbeat becomes twisted. What does that mean?
Skull Dice, the one that you died to before that has the spinning part.
What do you think I should do here? I see 3 possible options. Heal Susie, revive Ralsei, or defend. Any of them could be a decent answer.
I honestly don't know, but I will say the base damage for this attack is 75, so do with that information what you will.
What does defend...
Obviously, Susie only takes a third of that, but...
How does defend help with that?
I think defending negates a third of the damage applied after the 2/3 reduction of the mantle, so 1/3 of 2/3.
Okay. And what?
I honestly think healing might be better than defending because you'll double your health by healing, whereas, you know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, you've got this.
Well, as long as it doesn't last too long. Okay, it didn't. You felt lightheaded, you felt that's the stars. Okay, revivement time then. Let's get Ralsei back into it. Alright, this one's also homing.
I believe that's a new record for survival, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Well, congrats. You have officially made it to the part of the fight where the attacks start looping.
Ah, cool. But of course, now I have to deal with this again.
Yeah, unfortunately, it means you'll be seeing this one a lot more.
Well, I think we're screwed now, aren't we? Yeah, I don't have anything really left. My dumbass dodged into that one.
Hey, that was a really good attempt.
Yeah. In theory, if one does things perfectly, one should be able to do it within a single loop. So, yeah, I think that it's mostly just about getting this down now.
Yeah, more than ever, I feel like you can absolutely do this.
I agree. I don't think that this is really that bad. Although this attempt may not be the one. Yeah, this attempt is not the one.
Unfortunate. Yep, as with just about any hard boss in anything ever, just about persistence.
Yep. And just about as with any other hard boss in anything ever, you'll have a really good attempt, and then you'll have an attempt that makes you wonder if you've learned anything.
True.
Damn, I really fucked that up. Oh well, at the end of the day, it shouldn't really make terribly much of a difference. Just have Ralsei do the healing and whatever, right? Perfect left-handed, nice.
Nice.
Okay, now I got this bullshit. Not the worst. I feel like the only reason I'm doing better on that, though, is that I've done it so many times. There's some subconscious part of my brain that is actually getting muscle memory for it.
Yeah, it's a weird attack. It is possible to get better at it, but it's never really possible to know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. Damn. Sometimes I just dodge right into the dice slice, like there.
It's a tricky one.
It is. Damn. I think this is the time for the tension max.
Yeah, I think we should rename that attack to pizza after the Mithril attack.
Yeah, I agree. Big spinny.
Big spinny, that too.
Ah, fuck, really? That kid just outright killed Chris? Well, damn. Standing on the seam is definitely when things are not good. You know, what do I want to do here is the real question. What's coming up next? Chris, Nild, and Silent. Oh, very unhelpful game. Thanks. How am I supposed to know what he's doing?
I kind of replaced the text that would have been there. Do you remember what the last attack was?
I think it was one of the splitting ones, but the one that swaps between vertical and horizontal.
Swaps between vertical and horizontal. So the next one should be the spinning Hall of Swords.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with just a Root Buster and a hill then. I think that's fine. Fuck. Definitely did not call that.
That was mean. Yeah, I could not figure out a place you could have been safe there.
And I just totally botched that.
If only I had moved a little bit left there.
Definitely a very, very hard fight. I'm also getting really quick at quick menuing. Obviously not anywhere as fast as someone like Shay would do it, but still. Some of this fight just takes too long.
Also, God, I ended up on the Risk Terrain 2 wiki, and I love how for the attack we're referencing, it lists two names for the attack. Big Spinny / Forbidden Pizza.
Wow.
Where the hell does Forbidden Pizza come from? I've heard people call it pizza, but I haven't heard Forbidden Pizza.
Good question. Damn. Fucking hell. I hate that attack so much. Well, no choice here. As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna have to just completely skip this turn to get the healing in. Alright, but at least we're in a good place now. Ugh, stars were in horrendous places that time around. Fucking hell.
Yikes.
Hang on, I'm supposed to sell... 100. Okay, yeah, everybody would be full from that if Chris did it, so that's fine. God damn it. Taking way more damage there than I wanted to. Oh, wait, nope.
Yeah, that just happens sometimes.
Deluxe Center Brawl, say. Brood Buster. Deluxe Dinner Susie. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Nice.
There we go. Not too bad.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't have
Nice.
enough. Okay, this is the time for the tension max. God damn it. Sometimes that attack just throws me off so hard. Well, I'm running low on time, so I don't think I'll have time for too many more attempts today, sadly.
Unfortunate, but you have made a lot of progress.
Indeed. I definitely feel like, for the most part, I do understand this boss. But I'm very glad to have you here telling me a lot of information I would otherwise not know.
Yeah, there's a lot that's not intuitive about it.
Let's see, if I use Hill Prayer, let's see, that would take me down to 17. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I'm better off with an item. I want to keep the Rune Busters coming if I possibly can. Of course Ralsei died, because when the fuck doesn't he?
Of course.
Okay. I was correct that I could deal with the dice that time. Oh, I don't have enough for Rune Buster? Okay, well then that's the time for the Executive Buffet. Or, no, not the Executive Buffet, the Tension
No.
Max. I'm not used to having the Executive Buffet still when I want to use the Tension Max. Fuck. Well, I know I now want to use the Executive Buffet, that's for sure. And we're gonna have Ralsei do it because we want as much health as we possibly can out of it. Yeah, that's definitely...
Basically full heal.
Yeah. And Ralsei's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. And yeah, Ralsei doing the healing where he can is absolutely better. It's not always the correct call, but it's definitely preferable where it can be.
True. In particular, it doesn't really matter for healing Ralsei himself because, you know, Deluxe Dinner heals at 140 and he has 140 health.
Okay, unfortunately we have to lose a turn. You know, if I survive at all. Oh, we're screwed. I don't have any more revivements.
Oh no. Well, you can try to attack with Chris. Chris actually does more damage when their party members are down.
Oh, so he does.
So they do.
Yeah. Yeah, not the worst in the world. 93 health. Oh, wait, what's the next one? Oh, yeah, stars. I can afford to. Okay, now I definitely need a hill.
Yeah.
Having Chris be the only one alive is weird. Fuck.
Yeah.
That was really bad luck. That one was on a crash course straight for me.
Yeah, it was worth a shot, but, you know, when Chris is the only one left, you can only really try to get yourself a few more inches further.
Yeah, which would have been nice if I was almost there, but I don't think I was.
I wouldn't know. Worth a shot regardless.
Yeah. As helpful as the number you gave me is, unfortunately, this fight moves too fast for me to really keep mental track of how much health this thing has left at any one given point in time.
I can start keeping track if you want.
Sure, go for it. Have like a calculator or something up. Should do the job.
Alright, I'm gonna open like Google Sheets and have the number of damage you need to do and subtract all the numbers in a column by it. I'm just gonna insert every like instance of damage into that.
Okay, 118. $110. Of course, Ross fucking dies. $112.
Set up the calculator.
What was that?
I have set up the calculator.
Ah, fair. I thought you were...
How much I'll be able to do about this jump, though.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think this attempt is very good, though. So I don't think it's going to matter very much, if I'm honest with you. Like, this one hasn't...
That's fair.
This one's not been really panning out. Fluffy boy used dinner. Fuck. Damn, Ralsei died again. Fuck you, Ralsei. Don't die.
Not allowed to die. Ah, damn.
Yeah, as one would expect. One last attempt, but then I need to really call it a night. You can start to keep track for this one, though.
That's good, and I'll be able to tell you exactly how far away you are.
Makes sense. Maybe it'll be a good attempt, or maybe it'll be a really crappy one.
Maybe.
115.
1345. $12.29.
Nice. I forgot to even say the amount. I'm glad you're keeping better track than
Oh, don't
me.
worry, I have eyes.
Good. Oh god, it's this attack. I forgot it was this attack. I was underprepared for this shit. Well, at least we're all safe somehow still alive. I wasn't planning on that being this attack, unfortunately. This is stupid, but we're just gonna assume that because the next attack is relatively easy, we're gonna ace it. And I was very wrong to do that.
Unfortunate. Oh, you have 1,000 health left to go.
Fair, which might have a bit of a problem at this point since it's only Susie.
Yeah, might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah. Fuck. 122. Oh, it's this one.
884.
Fuck, I was a little bit too far to the side. Okay, well, one more attempt. I wasn't expecting such a short, shitty one.
Sure.
Yeah, like, I was expecting a more full-blown attempt than that. I wasn't expecting both of the other two to die in, like, 5 fucking seconds. But this really is the last one, no matter how good or bad. $111.
76% of the way left to go.
Wow. And of course, we're all say once again.
I've revised the calculator so I can give you percentage updates now.
Nice. $118.
68% left.
Nice.
And it just goes to show how close you've gotten already
Yeah, no kidding.
with previous events and everything.
I was probably way closer than I ever realized, honestly.
60% left.
Oh, fuck, that was really unfortunate that had to break there. How much did you say?
Ah, damn. 60% left.
Ah, fair, fair.
So 881 more damage.
Makes sense. Oh god, it's the Will one, and I was to the left there. That was a bad choice.
That was really unfortunate. Yeah, you don't really need to survive that many turns. It's just that this fight is challenging enough that even lasting 10 turns can be a challenge.
God fucking damn. Alright, well, that's all for that attempt. I have been failing miserably on the Will one quite a bit lately. Well, that's all for tonight.
It's unfortunate.
Well, anyway, yeah, this was fun. I'm glad we got a bunch of good attempts
You
in.
get a lot of really good attempts in, though.
Oh, for sure, and I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to actually beating this next time, but it looks like there will in fact be yet another part of this series, because, yeah, this, did not quite happen. I don't know if Grayson expected this to happen tonight or not, but this did not quite happen.
I figured
Anyway.
it was possible, but that's why I gave the sort of disclaimer at the beginning. That's like don't feel bad if you can't do it because this fight is leagues above any other secret boss in all of Deltarune.
That is fair. I don't know how long I took with Spamton, although I will be perfectly honest, in one way or the other, I think this is probably my favorite of the extra bosses so far. Like, I've enjoyed fighting this way more than Jevil or Spamton, but I'd also say that it's by far the hardest, too.
Yeah, honestly, same. I really like this fight. Both in terms of music, especially presentation, and honestly, I love that Susie basically trash talks the entire time.
Oh, it's good. It's good. And Susie has every right to. It makes sense as well that Toby opted for that, considering the fact that when it comes to boss fights, Toby likes having witty dialogue, and at the end of the day, a being that is completely silent does not make for a great boss if you're trying to have, witty dialogue. So having Susie do it is good.
Absolutely. Even though a lot of it probably got skipped because, understandably, after this many times, you just skip by default. I really love how, the sort of Susie speech ends with, "You won't even say a thing, huh?" Man, I'm done talking. People like you just piss me off.
Wow. I might have to read it the next time I get a good attempt here on my next stream, but, for now, obviously, this is all I have time for. So, yeah, I wish the...
Yeah, I mean, you've basically seen all of it, but I really do like the callback to Quiet People Piss Me Off from Chapter 1.
Oh, it's good, and this guy is very quiet and deserves to piss Susie off. Anyway.
For sure.
Yeah. Wish the lovely people at home a good night, Grayson.
Good night, whoever's still watching Night Attempts.
Yeah, that is absolutely